Sounds good.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi, Lauren.
Welcome to Conspireality.
I'm not going to say thank you because you made fun of me last time.
To everyone but Jessica.
Yeah, thank you. I'm already here, so I don't have to be welcome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for people who watch us, we're like in a studio. Just right.
Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, nothing more than just that. But anyway, this week we got a lot to cover. Bravo on the headlines. There's a couple of headlines I want to start with.
Yes.
Real Housewives of Orange County,
Woo.
Miami, and then NYC, Next Gen NYC.
Okay.
Which is coming to an end. I like that one.
And that was quite the finale.
I know. It was good.
I think there's got to be a season 2.
Oh, yeah. I think it was one of the highest rated premieres.
Oh, I didn't
One
know
of the most
that.
watched Bravo premieres.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, let's start with a few Bravo on the headlines to get us off here.
Okay.
The one that I desperately want to talk to you about, which somebody sent to me and I sent to you, was that Summer House is filming again. And we know that because there's a video of Jesse driving to the Hamptons with Sierra, and he grabs her hand and kisses it.
Yeah. I think funny you say that because a friend saw the Conspiracy post and then said, "What do you think about it?" and like was starting the convo with me. I think they're playing into it.
I know.
They did it like Sierra's face made me think it was ha ha.
Right.
But
but he was on Amazon Live and he said he is dating someone. So then I was like, first of all, if it is Sierra, like, girl, and then it's not Sierra, girl. Like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
Because if I was a girlfriend, an actual girlfriend of his, and I saw that, I'd be like, no, we're done.
We're not holding hands and we're not kissing back.
Even driving up with a girlfriend to the Hamptons for 4 hours, I'd be like, are you cheating on me? To my husband, if he was like, just are going to drive up for 4 hours together, I'd be like,
and presumably any girlfriend of Jesse's knows a bit of backstory.
Yes.
That there is a big flirtation there. It's very different when it's a friend of your significant other and you've heard about them and it's like totally platonic, but to then hear about them and go, oh, there've been like a ton of swirling rumors about
it was like all last season.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel bad for her. She deserves better than that man if they were dating.
Please, Sierra.
Oh, God. Okay, so next one, Denise Richards. I could not believe it.
Neither could I. I was shocked.
Well, okay, so for those that don't know, Denise Richards and her husband are divorcing, and there's thousands of allegations of physical abuse, drug use, deadbeat dad. The only thing, Jessica, that I look back and I'm like, that was super weird, and I clocked it back then and I thought, that's really weird, but I let it go, was we both watched that Denise Richards reality TV show. Do you remember when she said she lived in a different townhouse than him? She had like 3 townhouses.
Oh, I remember
her daughter lived
that.
in one.
I didn't know she was in a different one from him.
Yes. She said Aaron lives in one and I live in one.
And then her daughter had another one.
Yes. And I thought in my head, I'm like, that is so weird. Like, she doesn't want to be around him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so,
Did you see she posted that black eye?
Yeah. It seems really bad.
Yeah.
And he always gave me very creepy vibes.
Very, I just was listening. I'm behind on Giggly Squad, but this is a perfect example of it. Hannah just talked about how she likes to use the term sinister energy. He has sinister energy.
Yeah, he did. He
always had this like low simmering like tension.
Anger.
And it would be like, not now. You know, like when someone can kind of like just stop and then she's like, okay, yeah.
Well, I wonder too, like Denise has been drunk so many times on reality TV.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like how she copes.
Yeah.
Ooh, yikes.
I'm just
I feel horrible for her.
It always surprises me when it's like such a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? Like it just shows you can't like judge anything from the outside. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. But I'm just like, you are the catch.
Yeah.
What the heck is he doing with his life?
Right.
Leave him. Like, you are so much better. And she just
darn
seems like a genuinely sweet person.
I agree. I mean, we wish her the best, but it's like, it just keeps getting worse. Daily.
Yeah.
All right. And then.
So, I don't think we're getting a season 2. Or they'll follow her.
Right.
Through it all, maybe. Okay.
And it was really about her and her girls, I felt like.
Yeah, so it could easily continue.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to Real Housewives of Orange County first. So we've kicked off a brand new season.
Oh, yeah.
They moved that up too. They moved it up in the summer. We're like,
I meant to say to you, did they get no promo whatsoever?
Yeah.
I swear I suddenly looked and was like, OC is this week? Like, I'm on top of these things. I had no idea it was starting.
I know. I typically need you to tell me when
Yeah,
stuff is coming.
well, I missed it. It like came out of nowhere.
All right, so let's talk about the ladies.
Yes.
First of all, Shannon. She seems to be over John Jansen, which is good, but then starts her entire season with pointing out John Jansen's house. She's like, I'm totally over John Jansen. And then she's like, but that's where he used to live.
That is just so Shannon, right? I mean, she can't help herself.
So she's just come off of the backs of Love Hotel at that point.
Yes.
Which she had some drama with that.
I gave up on Love Hotel.
I know. And she didn't find a man. So it's like, I don't.
Did any?
Yeah, right.
Pretty sure Ashley Darby's back with the guy she was seeing on the Potomac season.
Giselle never finds a man, ever.
Did you hear the rumor? Brynn tried to claim that she was going to be on Love Island and backed out last minute, and Giselle took her spot.
You mean Love Hotel?
Sorry, Love Island.
I was going to say, Love Island is a big
that
deal.
That actually fits more for Brynn.
Yeah.
Sorry, Love Hotel. And so she's claiming that. Other people are going, absolutely not. Like, Bravo doesn't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole after your season, so they think Brynn completely lied about that.
No, honey boo boo. I don't think she was on that at all. And it's very convenient that she backed out. You know what I mean?
Yes. After her season, she said it was too much, and the only thing that tracks is that Giselle did not seem in it. Like, she seemed always there to be like, I'll try to set Ashley up. Like, Giselle never takes that seriously.
She just doesn't take dating seriously.
No, yes.
Because I think she's in love with Jamal still, her ex.
He got remarried, so
yeah, she's
Giselle,
gotta move on now.
Gotta move on.
Alrighty, so Shannon's back. She does seem good.
Sure. Shannon is just a mess to me in general. I don't even know what a healthy, good Shannon looks like. But
well, someone who's not good is Katie.
No.
So Katie is, unfortunately, I think, not meant for reality TV.
No,
because
agree.
She is messing too much with the bloggers.
Yeah.
Like, even if she's trying to get off on technicalities with like, well, I didn't, call her. She called me.
Right. But you're entertaining it and having full-on conversations and leaking stuff. Never goes well.
Never. But all of them have one blogger that they definitely talk to. Think of Whitney on Salt Lake City when she called that one blogger. But it's
Heather Dubrow, for sure.
For sure. But it's their one trusted blogger. They quietly whisper things to them, and they know that it's always going to be a good spin.
Katie will listen to any blogger
Katie's
that gets in
like
the
talking
DMs.
to like the auntie. Katie would probably come on this podcast.
Let's see if we can get her. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my god. So she's having a problem.
I think she's done after.
The gang up is too much.
It is, but also like the network does not appreciate the housewives that take it out to the social media because you're leaking storylines ahead of a season airing. So Bravo hates that. I think that's why Danielle, remember when Danielle from Summer House got the boot, and on that she admitted she was the leak about Craig at the wedding.
Oh, right.
Didn't end well for her. Like, you can't be that person.
Well, and Katie's got a big problem right now. And this part I would love your opinion on. So she's got that 20-year-old daughter that has caused some shit.
Yes.
But then there's this whole thing that housewives do that say like, oh, you can't talk about my kids.
Right.
But it's like when you're 20 and you're going on podcasts and you're producing TikToks.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a certain age cutoff that it's like all of a sudden like, no, you're just like an adult.
Yeah, I think 18 and up.
Yeah, people talked about Brooks Marks.
Yeah. It reminds me very much of Gia on New Jersey.
Yeah, right.
She does confessionals on that show.
Right.
She's involved. Yeah. Sorry, and she's over 18. I think you get to talk about. She's done confessionals too. Yeah. I think that equals fair game.
Yeah. So, in not shutting down her daughter, then she's now in this like turf war with Emily around their kids. Yeah. And it's like, but Emily's kids are like below the age of 10.
Yes.
It's a little bit different, Yeah.
But I do think I was losing. This is another thing. OC is too much. Did you catch in that one sequence where Gina's talking? They literally did bobbing heads with lines. And then I was talking to Katie, who told me that Heather told her that Tamara. That's like all their storylines. But that's what we were saying. How like OC would die for like a Miami thing. They all have their own stuff, but in the OC, everyone is talking about every same topic, and it's all interconnected and so confusing.
Right.
But I think Emily did like kind of get caught with her pants down because that nanny came forward.
But now she's suing that nanny. I mean,
but I bet she had a contract with the nanny. I don't know if she's actually suing the nanny for like defamation.
Right.
I think she broke what's
CDA.
it called? Yeah.
Confidentiality agreement.
Yes, that's
right.
what I bet. So I think everything the nanny said was accurate, but she wasn't allowed to say it.
Okay, so speaking of Emily, the brown hair. I really don't like that. The
super
brown hair.
Oh, I was like, hasn't she always been brunette? Okay.
No, Jessica.
Yeah,
that's
it's a bit darker.
It doesn't.
But I'm like feeling for Emily.
Oh my
She's
God.
got a lot going on with her son. And
oh my God, that's heartbreaking.
I think we're like seeing the softer side because Emily is quite tough.
Yeah,
and, like,
right.
From what we know about her background, that she just like doesn't let people in easily. So I'm actually liking the more vulnerable side of Emily.
Well, also, I mean, that is like. I would be so scared if I were her on the lack of eating because that is like, I mean, that is horrible.
I know.
That would be so much anxiety around mealtime and what is he eating.
And he's that old that he's at school for so, like he is not in your care for the majority of the day. So it's, I hope we see a good conclusion throughout the season.
Or just that they can figure out more about it and like maybe it doesn't get resolved, but at least they can manage it.
But I related so much to her talking about Shane's reaction to it. I was like, is that just how every husband is? I think partially maybe like the dad/husband role is stepping in because usually the mom is the one freaking out about it. But we're also the ones like way more involved in trying to solve it. So the dad gets to come in and be like, it's okay. And you're just like, I'm going to rip your head off. It's not okay. And there's like a lot more we need to do. But I was like, and I'm seeing my husband on Shane's body, like in this conversation.
During pregnancy, like that was my life.
Like talking me off a ledge, like all the time.
But sometimes it's so little empathy that you're like, I need more.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
Then don't tell me I'm crazy.
Yeah, right. All right, so Heather, her storyline again seems to be house-oriented.
Lauren, I died laughing when they opened with her. Okay, conspiracy. Are Heather and Terry somehow doing tax evasion with these house purchases and resells?
Something.
When she was talking about how they bought that house, they were going to flip it. When they got the contractor had already started work and they hadn't been given a bill yet.
Right.
Heather, you have done how many houses?
Right.
And you don't know the way to operate? You don't have like a go-to builder either at this point that is like your tried and true person? Fishy. Well, so, and then you heard that she said he produced some bill that was like, or the total estimate of the house was going to be $8 million more.
Over. I think he got wind that he was working for the DeBros and he's like, these people are so loaded. I charge
just
too
gonna
little.
Jack it up, yeah. But isn't it so strange that you bought it knowing you wanted to flip it? Not flip it. You knew you wanted to renovate and make it your home, and now the timeline's too long, and you're now realizing your youngest will be like in college. It's too weird.
It's too weird. I mean, at some point, she just needs to get off the show and get to $1 Million Listing. As the buyer and just the seller.
Constantly, yeah. She will always have a house she's buying or selling, yeah.
I mean, and then, so it's in the news that she actually did not, she doesn't live in OC anymore. Oh. She sold that house. Yeah. She only lives in LA now.
They have that condo
in LA.
Okay.
And then they have that tiny little one in OC, I think, just to be able to say that they...
Oh, that's near Terry's mother.
Right.
That's in the marina.
Yes.
Why do I know this? The things I can remember in my brain.
Also, the lie detector is going to come and they're going to ask her...
Would you rather be on Beverly Hills?
I would say yes.
That cracked me up, yeah. I hope that detects a lie because she'll be like, no.
I mean, we're dealing with Tamara and Gretchen yet again, which, don't get me wrong, I love it. But if I'm Heather Dubrow, I'm like, get me to Sutton. Give me to Kyle Richard.
Heather, I would love to see a crossover. I want to see how Heather would do with the Beverly Hills ladies.
Finally, Gina.
Mm-hmm. Has a house.
And is back with Travis. Back with Travis. I can't do her.
So, yeah,
I can't do her thing. I'm like, girlfriend, I don't care.
The length Emily and Gina have lasted on OC, for the longest time I kept going, that's their final season. That's their final season. No, that must really be their final season.
This is it, guys. Well done. Well done. Next.
How many have they been on? I think I'd be shocked. I think they're like at 6. And it would like shock me to know how many they've been on.
Love it. So Gina and Travis are back. She was living in fear of the ex-girlfriend. So some lawsuit must have been like resolved in that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then finally Tamra. Tamra's face looks different.
Yes.
What is going on?
Well, she is saying she's the skinniest she's ever been from the stress because all the Teddy health stuff is happening. Which is very relevant with me getting my little mole cut out. So, like, go get your skin checked. Yeah. Dermatology appointments are very important. Yes, but all of these housewives have nip tucks in between. They always come back with a slight, you're like looking at them like, you look a little different. I can't put my finger on it.
But this is the one Tamra version I'm like, it doesn't look better. It looks worse for some reason. I couldn't tell if it was the nose, if it was the lips. I just
wonder if getting some of them, thin. You get that little bit more gaunt and they're already so thin. It just ages them even more. Right. Like she needs a little more meat on her.
Which I think at this point, we got to get Teddy on one of these shows. Teddy is such an integral friend to Kyle and Tamra.
I feel like she's going to be friend of in Beverly Hills.
Really?
Yeah, there's been a lot of like sightings of Kyle with Teddy. There was some magazine spread I just saw that Kyle and Teddy is like my friend Teddy. Yeah. Did you see that all over the place?
Yeah, that was weird.
So I think she's going to be friend of for Beverly Hills.
I mean, they have to. At this point, her storyline is, going through the divorce, the affair with the trainer, the horse trainer.
Lord, yeah.
I mean,
now the health scare.
I mean, we'd want to know about what's going on with her.
I never there's so much hate for Teddy. I never disliked her.
Well, the hate was always that she was boring. And it's like,
well,
she hasn't been boring recently.
She isn't now.
She isn't, not now. Good Lord. All right. So let's see. A couple of key hits. So they go to the Golden Door. I mean, that was, why are we already doing a Zen retreat?
Yeah. To start the season, yeah.
I think the other thing is, Gretchen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gretchen like appears as Heather's friend, which you remember last year Heather brought on Alexis Bellino as her friend.
Isn't everyone Heather's friend?
And then second, Gretchen goes, well, I haven't aged a bit, which, I mean, she hasn't.
No, she hasn't.
But also, like, not in a good way. Like, the hair is still, like, the Gretchen hair.
I was like, I was wondering, like, what shade on a box that would be. It is, like, platinum. It's almost white. It's so blonde.
Yeah, right. Yes. And between the two of them, I'm sure those editors are like, we're going to be in for our money this year, guys. Yeah. Because they have to go back in the archives of, like, 2009 to pull like the scene that Gretchen is referencing where like she said like, you were at Bass Lake or you went to Bass Lake, didn't you?
They haven't shown naked wasted clips just yet, but I'm sure those are coming.
Tamra's son, like, first of all, that was weird back then that he did that to Gretchen. For those that didn't watch, Gretchen and Tamra used to actually be friends at one point. They got very drunk at a party and Gretchen like weirdly hit on Tamra's son, who was appropriately of age, but then he like kind of maneuvered her into a bathroom, super drunk.
And we're unclear what occurred.
And we're unclear what touching happened in the bathroom.
But wasn't the whole thing that she was with that older guy who was dying of cancer?
Yes, Jeff.
Okay, so it was like a cheating thing. Like they were trying to entrap her to cheat on.
But she was also way too drunk to even be like doing anything like that.
Yeah. Good Lord. Oh my God. To think of Bravo back then, they would never
get away with it.
Like legality and no. It was so
those editors are probably like, God damn it, we got to go back and rewatch all these things. Anyway, so finally we get to hot pot lunch, which is where Gretchen like finally appears.
Yes.
Tamra and Gretchen start off really nice, and then Gretchen like goes in for the kill.
Yeah, I am just the whole time I was sitting there, and it's like, yes, there's all this like pent up hatred, and then they literally go, what has it been? We haven't talked in like 12 years. I was like, we need to freaking get over it. It's been 12 years since you've even seen each other. Like, talk about holding grudges.
I know. But I think they hear about each other in the community.
Definitely.
And then also, by the way, we didn't even talk about Jen.
I was going to say, we haven't even touched on Jen.
Slade is Ryan.
Oh.
Like, in a different font.
10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, they're like the exact same person.
Yeah.
The weirdo, kind of like too chummy, also a little sleazy.
Yeah.
Like love their hot wives.
Unclear where their money comes from.
Yes. Love that their wives are hot. You know, all of that. Okay, so Jen, I mean, I feel bad for her. She's gonna get sabotaged with this Katie thing going on.
Yeah.
And she's not smart enough to maneuver her way out of it.
She doesn't know what's happening.
She doesn't.
Poor Jen.
Is she married at this point?
I actually have no idea.
Oh no, they're getting married because of the bikinis.
Well, I knew they were planning it, but like in real time, has it happened?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you think they film it for that season?
They have to film it this season, right?
I will bet $1 million she didn't do a prenup.
Okay. Also, what did you think about Tamara like showing the picture of Jen?
Okay.
She's not trying to single white female Tamara. Let's be real.
No.
Jen doesn't wake up and go, I want to be Tamara. Jen wants to be.
Also, that I was a little offended. She didn't look very big in that photo, and it was a bad angle. It literally, she was wearing like a billowy sleeve top, and the sleeve was out. I'm like, that isn't her arm.
I know.
That made me so mad. I was like, she doesn't even look overweight in that photo.
Well, also, it's like, first of all, she looks amazing. Like, no one sat there and went, oh, she's trying to like morph into Tamara. It just was like, oh, damn, she looks amazing.
It's because she's like into fitness and blonde.
Yeah, and that's what
like,
everybody.
You must want to be me.
Everybody
They're all
in OC.
freaking blonde. Yeah.
Everyone in OC is like that. Yeah. So funny. All right. Anything else?
I was just thinking of like the double standard where Heather gets away with so much and no one wants to hold Heather. So think of all the times that people on this cast pull the like, if you're friends with her, well, like, we can't be. And you just said Heather is friends with Alexis. Heather is friends with Gretchen. Does Tamara tell Heather, I can't believe you socialize with Gretchen, or we're done?
Right.
No one, they all bow down to Heather.
But Jessica, they're clearly using Heather as like, the production's like, we need a way to get.
We need the elite wealth. The rest of you aren't really doing it.
I actually meant, I think Heather's like quite a production plant. Like, I think she brings on the women. The production's like, we need Gretchen on. Because we need someone to battle Tamara.
So,
you know?
Yeah. Who, have you noticed, is center orange?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Heather.
Shut up.
It should kind of be Tamara.
Anyone. It could be Emily.
Gina! Imagine it was Jen.
It could be
Jen would be like, me?
Shannon's dog, Archie.
Oh my God, it should
Heather.
be Heather has been center orange for a while.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. But like, again, her storyline is her house. And she's a very loose friend of everybody to like bring them in.
Right. She doesn't see them.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. She's the least should be center person of any franchise, I think.
My God.
And gets it all the time.
All right. Do you want to go to Real Housewives of Miami?
Yes. Oh my God, Miami is so good.
I know. I really don't think people are watching it though, Jess.
Wrong.
Boo.
Boo you. Yeah. So do we start? Is it the goddesses party?
Yeah. Holy cow.
Goddesses / narcissist party?
I mean, basically 2 bombastic episodes.
Yeah.
One was the Greek party that was really about who's the narcissist in the group. And the second was
Lisa.
And then the second was Gertie's party, where they show the text messages. I mean, both those episodes in a regular franchise, that would have been the finale.
Yeah.
And we're just
they're just back to back, like no big deal.
So if I hear the word narcissist like one more time off that franchise, I just think it's like y'all don't know what a narcissist is.
No, it is overused,
yes.
But they are also all a little bit of one. So everyone has tendencies.
Yeah, right.
Everyone has tendencies.
So we finally see Martina's sons.
Yeah.
Which, good for
Martina's, not Julia's.
I'm sorry. Julia Martinez. Which I'm like, okay, she's
They're adorable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you saw that stuff Martina just did.
She's not about surrogacy.
Yeah.
Why? Just like keep that opinion to yourself. Why did she feel the need to talk about it?
Right. Why do people tweet those things?
So for those that didn't see, she basically said you can adopt, but surrogacy is one step too far.
Yeah.
You can only have so much blessing, stuff like that.
Yeah, something like maybe it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
And
which
everyone's like,
huh?
whoa. Like, the fact that you are a gay woman who just adopted 2 boys and you're saying surrogacy is like too much.
Right. That's so weird.
It's too strange.
Martina's also 67 years old. And Julie's 50, which is also a little bit old, I think, to be having like
a 1 and a 3-year-old.
Yeah, but Martina's 67. I'm like, wow, that's old.
There are some great grandparents that age.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's grandparents in our families.
Yeah.
All right, so we get goat outing, LGBTQ event, Karamo from Queer Eye. Interesting Karamo, like, he has not done well for himself in the last couple of years. He's had some, like, pretty big controversies surrounding him.
What else?
Well, Queer Eye, like, imploded.
Or what, I guess.
Imploded. It imploded because, like, there was all this, like, drama on the set that they were basically, like, hiding. And then somebody leaked the fact that there was, like, so much drama. I think his long-term engagement was called off. Which I believe was his
thought a lot of the drama was behind Jonathan Van Ness.
Agreed, but Karamo like came out as like somebody else. So Jonathan Van Ness was the key, but then he was kind of in it.
Okay.
Anyway, I tried to look up Stephanie's necklace from the LGBTQ event when Karamo says I can smell money and that's money. I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay.
But she does wear. She does wear. I mean, there's a list of all of her other necklaces. $80,000 per necklace. Her and Jennifer Tilly like need to have like a fashion off.
Jewelry off.
Yeah, jewelry off.
But one thing we just glossed over with the Goddesses party, Stephanie calling out Lisa for being late.
Okay, but did you see this online?
Loved it.
Lisa said that she texted the group and said, "You guys can go. I'm going to be really late." And she said she tweeted that. And there was no receipt, so we don't know if that was true. But she tweeted that, and that made it like feel like they were just making drama.
Okay, I also thought it was interesting that when they arrived, not a peep from Alexia or life coach, like, where you been? You know, like, I don't think Alexia stood around for 2 hours waiting for the ladies. There's no way. So maybe that was all a production thing.
Yeah, I don't know. And then the other thing too, Adriana like is looking at, like cannot find her place this season. I would say because Julie's like kicked her to the curb massively.
Yeah.
And she's kind of showing that shade, but she clearly still wants to be Julie's friend, so she's trying.
Right.
I don't know.
I agree. I was thinking that too. I was like, Adriana's like a little bit pushed out of the mix.
The one thing I noticed though, Lisa at the Greek party, I wrote in the all caps. She said Adriana is her safe space. Yeah. And I went, Adriana?
I didn't know you guys were friends.
I know. Like, do you speak?
Did you think that Lisa is looking more and more like cat-eyed?
Oh, really?
I was like, I thought that was like very out. And I feel like hers like keep going up and up and up. She's clearly has a new plastic surgeon ever since
it's not her husband,
the divorce. Right? Yeah. So maybe she's still trying to fine-tune the work.
So let's talk about Stephanie for 1 second. So Stephanie has a dinner with her husband and then her parents.
Which was so staged.
Her dad is 1 year older than that husband. Can you imagine?
Disgusted when I saw their ages. When she made the comment about my dad when he first met Masood and they put the dad's like age stamp, I was like, yep, cut to Masood. I need to see his. Like I knew they would add his age.
I mean, I wonder if she's going to try and get those twins on, her twin sisters. It seems like she keeps talking about them.
Yeah. I mean, that convo just, it seemed a little, in my mind, I was like, is this the way to truly repair? Where she is clearly trying to be like, we've tried everything, haven't we, mama and papa? You know, like, and the mom's like, I can't even talk about it. I'm like, this is so awkward. And if I were the siblings, I'd be like, really? You guys are all like, we're team good guys and we must be team bad guys.
And I think also how Stephanie works, like, Stephanie was the problem there. Yes. It was not the twin sisters who came to work for the company. I mean, come on.
Is this a Meredith and Brooks working situation? Did they forget the labels for the jeans?
I mean, seriously, what could have happened?
I know.
But anyway, I think Stephanie, the one thing about her, she screams fan to me for some reason. Like, yes, I know, that's my hot take. Because she is way too comfortable with everybody. She's way too comfortable with Alexis, Alexia, excuse me.
Yeah.
She's way too comfortable talking about Todd with Larsa.
Yeah.
With Lisa.
Okay, that's a great point. You know she did her research. Like, she's not coming in going, oh, I don't know what anyone's, like...
I'm gonna be neutral.
Yeah, I don't know what, like, the disagreements were, because I have no idea. She's like, I have watched seasons 1 through 7.
Yeah.
I have formed opinions about all of you.
Right.
That's a very good point, yeah.
So something kind of superficial, Gertie's confessional look. The choker with the silver hair and the pink.
Horrible.
I'm like, ooh, Gertie.
But I like her other one. It's like an off-the-shoulder braided top.
Yes.
Enough
Lovely.
that I literally am visualizing it. I remembered being like, that is a good look for her. But agree, the other one is...
Like almost like Robobot. Like Robot.
And it looks cheap. Like, what do you want to bet it's this designer? And it looks like plastic.
I know. Oh, Gertie. Gertie's struggling this season. I mean...
Oh...
What did you think about the text messages? Like, showing that?
Stupid. All I could think... Are you a Potomac watcher? Did we talk Potomac?
I thought it was Atlanta that Kenya puts the...
Thank you. It was Kenya.
But similar.
That's where I was literally where people are going... So for Kenya, it was the opening of her business, and it was supposed to be like female empowerment. And for Gertie, this is supposed to be a celebration of I have beat cancer.
Yeah.
And you take it to a super negative place with a friend and a ton of people there that are completely irrelevant to like knowing what happened. It's just too staged, and I'm like, Gertie, you're doing too much.
Also, I tried to read the text messages.
Yeah, I kept pausing. I was like, I can't get a good shot.
I'm like, can ChatGPT just do this for me? But the text messages are too nuanced, Jessica. It wasn't like, oh, Gertie or Julia called me a bitch, and there it is. Yeah. It was like you had to like Gertie's like, you can see in the text message that I was not volunteering. She was telling me I should come. It's like, Gertie, why?
That's
like
the one thing you're trying to prove.
You're dealing with like Larsa and Lisa, like not the sharpest tools in the shed. Like
Larsa even said, when I saw that writing, I stopped reading. So that's
she admitted she couldn't read it. She couldn't read it.
Yeah.
So it was lost.
You are definitely right when we were like, what is or was that cruise? Gertie was on Watch What Happens Live, and in the audience is Jen Fessler from New Jersey. I mean, she is a cockroach that won't die.
Shut up. Oh my God.
How random. But I think she was there as like friend of Gertie, and Andy goes to her, oh, were you on that cruise? And she's like, yeah, I was. So it was a Bravo something. The fact that Julia's on it, Gertie's on it, Jen Fessler. What the hell, though? Like, I need to figure out what this thing was.
I'm like, should we be buying tickets?
Yeah, it kind of sounds
but
fun.
I'm not
Captain Sandy was on it. It's got to be a Bravo thing.
Yeah, but Jessica, I'm not going for Captain Sandy, Gertie, and Jen Fessler. I'm not.
Very true.
And Julia.
They got real C-level Bravo.
That's not the fan favorites. I would go for a Summer House one in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. A Paige DeSorbo.
Yeah, right. Alrighty. What else?
I don't... But
Lisa and Larsa, what do you think? Are you still on Team Lisa with that?
I think. Lisa's so annoying, but so is Larsa.
They're both like so selfish.
Yeah.
Larsa's also rocking like a really heavy eye makeup this season. It's almost like Cleopatra vibes.
Oh,
I'm like, that is not, it really ages her, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like really too heavy.
Well, I was cracking myself up when Larsa was meeting Kiki's son. I was like, Kiki, watch out. Your son's 20. I think Larsa might date him.
I know.
She is such a cougar. And you've seen, though, she has another boyfriend, another, I think, NBA guy that she's dating right now. He's like 25.
Oh, my God.
And they're talking marriage.
Shut up.
Of course they are.
Shut up. Oh, okay. The other thing that kind of depressed me this week, but it shouldn't. I should be happy for everybody in life. But Lisa rang the bell for NASDAQ.
Oh, yeah.
So
for what, though?
Well, for those that didn't see, Lisa on Real Housewives of Miami rang in the bell to NASDAQ. I think her company was going public. Or not public. I was getting another
company.
Yeah, it's her company, Jessica. It's called Splitwell, and it's an app that helps you divorce easily.
Oh.
Via AI, basically.
Oh, okay.
So it helps you with checklists. It helps you like, what are you going to message to your lawyer? Like what you should be asking for. It helps you craft a message to your significant other to that's cordial if you need to know
Okay.
something. It's very Lisa. But it's also
Yeah.
like, good idea.
Yeah. Clearly, she's like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing with
Yeah.
this divorce.
She
Thought you were
also-
about to say Splitwise. I was like, Lisa's part of Splitwise? You know, the cutting up, like, bachelorette party expenses.
No, it's called Split Well.
Okay.
I think it's doing pretty well. I mean, good for her.
She needs that income. Maybe Jody got involved in some of the business calls and
Oh, yeah. That's
turned it around.
That's where he is. That's where he is.
I mean, I'm knocking her, but she's just the face of it, right? She didn't come up with the idea.
She's not coding that. No.
Okay, I didn't think she was coding, but
She probably said, I would have loved something like this. And
Yeah.
the people were like, okay, let's note that down.
And how many followers do you have? Will
Yeah.
you promote it? Yeah.
I mean, it's the right move.
And what do you think about Alexia Todd? Like, it's been actually really peripheral. I thought we were going to get more. Clearly, Todd said he's not filming. So we're only getting, I was with him last night. And
I think that it's probably a little bit overplayed, but to me, I'm like, I could care less, to be honest.
yeah,
Because he wasn't, I mean, first of all, the husbands are never an integral part of the storyline.
that's true. Miami, they've been very
But
removed.
unless she's going to reveal, like, more salacious gossip about him, like, I don't want
Not
to hear, like,
interested.
I know, I'm like, are they together or not? I don't care.
I don't want to hear about their makeout session the night before.
Yeah, right. Clearly they have good sex. She's openly said
Yeah.
that. And, like, that's what's keeping them together.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I thought we were going to get more. I was surprised, but then now that I said it, it makes sense. He won't film. So how much can you get if he won't appear on camera?
Yeah, and once you do what he did to Frankie, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to see you anymore.
Or Frank.
I'm going to sit there and watch him, like, move out. Come on.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Anyway, alrighty, let's move to, do you want to do Valley or
Let's do Valley.
Next Gen NYC? All right, so let me get all my notes together here. Give me 1 second. On my pages.
Oh my God, you're like a novel over there.
Page numbers. All right. Let's see. Gotta, like, think about this cast.
Yeah.
So, Danny and Nia, let's talk about them for a minute. They're buying a home in the Valley. First of all, they're bursting at the seams. They're buying a home. That one that they saw on the first episode was $1 million, and it was teeny.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't know Jasmine was a realtor.
I know.
When she appeared, I was like, oh, that's her job?
And because Michelle and Jesse were, and that was like their whole,
Yeah.
like, vibe.
Right.
And Jasmine
It tracks for these people that are kind of, they're probably hoping, like, they're like, okay, great, I'm on the Valley, but then they're like, oh, or I could just be, like, on Selling Sunset or Selling the OC, you know?
Because I'm a real estate agent, yes. I don't know if they bought a home yet or not, but
They have. Not that one.
Okay.
They went to Santa Clarita, wherever Danny kept dragging on and on about.
Oh, they
finally
did?
went out there, and it was like $1.2 million for your typical cookie cutter California home. Everyone has a pool in the backyard, and like,
oh god,
the houses are this far apart from each other.
I just feel so bad for Nia. I'm like, I just want her to have that kid and, like, get her mommy makeover.
She did.
Yes,
Well,
right.
I mean, we know now. Her and Kristen both had their babies in July,
Yeah,
didn't they?
right,
Like literally, like real time.
All right, so we're after Maui, and they're all talking about
Yes.
kind of the issues that occurred there. First, with I think Jack's like spilling the beans and sending it all to the group chat, which he's now since apologized for with Kristen and Luke. Came over and like said sorry to them.
You're like, Kristen and what's his name?
I know. I was like, what
Luke.
is his name?
Yeah.
And she's having that James Mays shoot, seems like. I thought that looked pretty good. That was like my little note to you. I'm like,
did, but that was like her house, right?
yes, but I thought the apparel has really upped its game a bit compared to what it was the first season.
I mean, I think she was like screen printing it herself. yeah.
I kind of wrote that down. I'm like, wait, the clothes are kind of good.
Should we order a James May shirt?
Okay, and then also the big news, Jax is out.
Yeah.
Which there's no way he did that voluntarily.
No.
100% chance. Not even 99.9. 100% chance they were like, you're done.
Not his choice. Brittany and Zach were on Watch What Happens Live that I just watched. And Andy's like, did you have a heads up about the news? And she's like, I found out the night before that it was made public. And she goes, and I think that was a great decision by everyone involved, and she like looks around like as in Bravo.
Yeah,
like,
right.
She did not say I think that he made the right decision. It was like everyone involved.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Bravo can't at this point. I
think they've seen the fan uproar of like, why is he still on our screen?
But just
this season?
more than just Jax. Why is James Kennedy still on our screen? Why was
he
Aaron?
Isn't, thank God. But yes,
abusive Aaron. You know.
Well, yeah.
You know, like
were there allegations before? Or was that? Like...
No, but it's like we gave this man airtime. Like,
yeah.
And then also remember back in the days, Taylor's husband.
Oh yeah.
Like there's been a lot on giving on screen.
Yeah.
You know who's not an abusive husband is my husband. Like, and I don't ever make it on reality TV. You know, but that's what I mean.
Where are
like
the healthy relationships?
Yeah, where are the healthy men out there? Why are we only seeing the super toxic guys? Jesse, it's like super toxic.
Yeah. Well, it's the ones who also gravitate towards reality TV. I think there's type. And it's like egotistical and narcissistic. Sorry, Lauren.
Like
your favorite
overly
word.
Selfish, right?
Yeah.
All right. I want to hit on this mommy makeover when she goes to the doctor, and the doctor is like so rude to Nia. Oh my God. I wanted to slap that doctor.
Yes.
Speaking of like toxic men.
Yeah.
I was like, there's like a kinder way to say all of this.
What was the term he used where he was like, yeah, like you're in like the worst category?
But it was extreme. Like
you have extreme sagging.
Yes.
Like, she does?
I know. I'm like, I feel like I look like that, first of all. Second of all, she's had 3 children. Third of all, Mr. Doctor, like there's a nicer, kinder way to say this to a woman.
Especially if you're like, that's like your
practice.
Yes.
I would never go to him.
Have a little better bedside manner. Yeah. To a woman who's clearly already feeling a bit insecure.
And she's literally on fucking national TV, and you're sitting there saying to her, you're in the extreme category.
Yeah. And not to negate her feelings, but also it hurts my feelings that she feels horrible. Because I look at her and I'm like, okay, Nia,
you're prettier than me.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
But your body's horrible. I wonder what the hell the doctor would say to me if I... He'd be like, you're grotesque. I can't even operate on you.
Your whole body's extreme. All right. Small side note. Did you see in Kristen's house, there's a small painting above her table and it said, do it for the plot. I'm like, oh my God, Kristen, this is your entire life.
Oh my God.
It just
I'm
was
sure
like,
she has
it was
live, laugh, love on it too.
But
she probably did it at a wine and paint party.
But it kind of makes sense with her life being on reality TV. Yeah. Like she does everything for the plot.
That's true. That is true.
All right, so we get a little bit more of like Jax and Brittany and like their anger. She's so angry at him at one point that one of her eyelashes is like kind of coming off in the confessional.
Fluttering.
I'm like, damn, this girl is mad.
Yeah.
What Jax doesn't get with her is that she's too mad.
Yeah.
Like he's like trying to be like logical and being like, well, I'm trying, and she's like,
Jax logical.
He's like,
wouldn't be a word I'd use.
He's like, can we set boundaries? It's like she doesn't. No. She doesn't, she's too mad.
Yeah. He's coming in and I think he's trying to use buzzwords he learned in therapy. And it's all very too little, too late.
Too little, yeah.
Yeah. And there she has reached the point of, she's so pissed. As she should be. Did
you see the shade on when they were filming Jax's place and he felt like he had it decorated and the editors were like, filming like the plane flying over the shit in the corner that hadn't been hung yet. Yeah. By the way, that was like all that had been hung if you like look closely, but they're just like throwing shit at him like, they're like this isn't ready yet.
Let's look at your horrible condo.
Right.
Oh, that when he corrected, this was at the final episode, but when she's like, whatever, and you didn't have to go and like rent that condo, and he's like, it's a townhouse.
I keep saying that. I'm like, stop.
That cracked me up. It's a townhouse.
All right. Lastly, the Zen party.
That was anything but Zen.
So this is, I think, the work of Jeremiah if he is on the Valley. If this is him, right? Usually by the end of it, we love a good resolution.
Yeah.
And he is showing a friend group so divided at this point. Yeah. Like it's hard to see how we're gonna come out of this.
Very true.
Even Sheena, she's like yelling at Zach or whatever. You know.
I just kind of commented, Sheena and Lala. So minor. I thought we were going to get a lot more of them on the Valley.
But continuing, Like,
it's almost embarrassing when they pop up. It's so minuscule.
Yeah,
like
I
I
know.
think it all got edited out.
I know.
At one point, it was so small, but I noticed it. I don't even know who they were filming, but in the background, I saw Sheena walking somewhere and a camera guy right behind her, and I'm like, oh, we didn't see any of that. Whatever they were catching Sheena doing at the Zen party.
I think those two girls are tired, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, Lala's like,
Just had the baby.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Sheena's like, I'm kind of here for the drama, but I'm like looking like, I've seen a ghost half the time, and I'm not like clocked in.
Yeah.
Maybe because she's writing her book, and that's where her brain energy's being used
I think
from.
she just agreed to be on it to be still somewhat relevant for when the book was going to drop.
Which, by the way, in that book, there's supposed to be a lot about Lisa Vanderpump, but I've not heard yet anything on Lisa.
Okay. No, I haven't either.
And by the way, the VPR new season's coming out.
Yes, yeah.
With new faces.
Have they set a date?
No, but I just saw a teaser for it coming out.
Okay.
Tom Sandoval was commenting on it. He said all those people that they've casted basically were in the background of prior VPR seasons and were constantly trying to get on camera.
But they do actually work there.
They do work there, but it'd be like, Jessica, it'd be like equivalent to you and I, like hanging in the back, like hoping the camera sees us.
Do you need an extra?
And now here we are on camera,
Okay.
So
like they're all going to be
they're tryhards. Yeah, they're all cloud chasers. So,
but can any show be organic like it used to be?
No, right?
Because I think you were saying with like Love Island, everyone just has huge followers. They go on because they know they'll have more followers. Like,
right.
No one's looking for love.
Everybody in Real Housewives.
No one really wants to
Janet.
work at Sir. Yeah.
Janet's a fan.
One
thing about Janet. So Janet's profile picture. Did you see this on Instagram?
That she changed it to Voldemort.
Yes. I was like, did she get hacked? So for those that didn't see, Janet was called the Voldemort of the Valley. And on her Instagram, she actually changed her Instagram photo to be Voldemort.
But like her body still.
It was not well done.
Her headshot.
Yeah, but it was like she had no hair, and then she had the Voldemort nose. Yeah. And she put it up for like a day, and then it was like taken down.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, she wasn't hacked. She did this.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm like, Janet, that's where you lose the sympathy, where you can't have it both ways, where she is crying to her husband about how everyone hates her, and all the comments she sees are like, oh, what does Jason see in her? But then she leans into it. So either it really bothers you and you're crying in a corner, in which case you would never find it funny to make that your
totally
profile.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
I totally agree. Yeah, it's like when the ring thing, right? He takes his ring off, and they laughed about it, and then they're getting fucking tattoos.
Yeah. I was shaking my head at the getting tattoos. I'm like, oh God, you're like really letting that bother you. It's almost like you're doing a little. Well, you're making me more suspicious that you're getting a tattoo.
Anybody who pushes that hard, anybody has notoriously been like, it's just for the cameras. Yeah. The other thing too is it's like, if you're getting that tattoo, that means you probably take your ring off.
You'd never see it if you didn't take it off. That's a great point, Lauren.
Okay.
But then can we just say how drunk Zach is?
Oh my God.
He was cracking me up. He was making no sense, but I was laughing so hard at how infuriated he was, and he didn't know what he was mad about.
And then Benji tries to help him, and he's like, get off me. Andy really doesn't like Zach. He was on Watch What Happens Live, and he tried to make a couple jokes, and Andy was like...
Andy's not
They cut to Andy's face, and he was just like, straight face.
I never can accurately guess who Andy's gonna like. I always am thrown by who he enjoys, and then there's other people that he finds very annoying, and I'm like surprised.
Because I think at the end of the day, he knows who was casted for real and maybe who was broad and who.
And I think Zach has been a fame-hungry one.
Yeah, Brittany clearly got him on there.
He has always been kind of latching on to Brittany like, is there a party I can go to?
Right,
oh, who's having a pool party? I'll be there.
Right, I totally agree.
Oh my God. I still love him. Like, he has come more into his own this season, and I'm glad we got more of him because he was barely in season 1.
Right. So reunion's coming up, it seems like, on Valley next week.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. I mean, it doesn't seem like anything is really, like, new at the reunion. We kind of just... It's a 3-parter. Which, there's only so much we can talk about.
That's a little surprising. Thought it would be a 2.
Jessica. Okay. Next Gen NYC.
Yes.
So just a couple thoughts here.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, this is like the most cultural thing. I can't believe we're not talking about it more. So Ava on NYC, her mom is Rachel Roy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Beyonce came out with Lemonade? And Becky with the good hair?
The good hair.
That's her mom.
To be Rachel Roy, who had the affair with
I did not put that together.
Know.
Oh my God.
I used to be the sales manager at Macy's, and we carried Rachel Roy, and I really like her clothes. She had very good.
She had a
super
really fashionable.
Good line for like being in a Macy's. Like it was really cute stuff.
I mean, I'm shocked by that. I would keep Ava on the show just for that alone. I'd be like, can we get your mom on?
She's so checked out.
She is. Well, she's not trying to be, but she's unfortunately coming off that way.
I just love Amira, like, calling her out where she's like, I was invited to the same Dolce & Gabbana event. She's like, it's a pop-up.
It was a store opening.
A pop-up.
Oh, God.
That's where Amira's like, I wouldn't travel out. Like, that isn't worth my time.
I don't think I would have traveled out for that.
No. So, I mean, Ava's trying real hard to make the modeling work if she's going to those kind of events.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for her.
What do they say? Like, you'll go to the opening of a letter.
Yeah,
you know?
right,
That's what Ava's doing right now.
And Damon, her dad, clearly wants to be on the show. Yeah. We've never seen a parent pop up more.
So many FaceTime.
All right, so they're at the Jersey Shore. This is not their environment. Like, I don't think we need to go back here.
No, don't let Gia pick the location. Of course it's going to be Jersey.
Yeah, totally. I'm just like,
I guess they had to have a small cast trip, and they're like, let's do that. Because I think if they did Hamptons, it's too summer housey.
Yeah. So. And I mean, Riley is breakout star. I think. Ariana, breakout star. Yeah. Which, did you see?
I think Ariana got the most screen time.
Yeah. She's really tugs at all of our hearts.
Yeah.
Did you see on Watch What Happens Live, Andy was like, do you remember Big Papa?
Yeah. He said, do you remember? She's like, a little bit.
So messy,
yeah,
Andy. I love that he has that.
Riley, though, love that even with her knowing her mom's background, Candy, everything on Atlanta, love that she still gets blackout drunk on camera. She is still a recent college grad at heart. She got so drunk a few times.
Here's my big question. At the pancake breakfast, when they go, here's the syrup, nobody drink it. Did she drink it? There's one edit of her drinking the cup. I'm like, damn, did she just drink the syrup?
Was that the syrup? But her phone falling in the water, and her doing that obstacle course, she was so drunk, and I loved it.
So funny. The big one I want to talk about, though, and the big is Georgia and Omar, right?
Yeah.
And Club. So I actually like that name. I thought,
really?
Yes, the event was horrible. Like horrible. Like there was no food for people to eat.
Right.
It was the bowling alley.
Did you notice when someone's like, the food is really good, and everyone's like, that's just from this bowling alley. That isn't like something Georgia brought in.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, she's done pretty epic parties and like
I like
maybe on
her
someone else's dime.
Concepts. That sounds very cool, very New York, like kind of these underground, like you kind of have to be cool enough to know.
Yeah, right.
Like that she did one at like Cat's Deli, and that's an extremely famous deli. You never think like a club would be there. But I think that's what she should just stick to. Like she's really good at recreating it a ton of times. I don't know about like a brick and mortar club.
Yeah.
You can't change it up then.
Well, and Omar is investing in it, but not anymore.
I was gonna Google, is Club a thing? And then when I heard her and Omar broke up, I'm like, no, it's not, because she doesn't have an investor.
So he scammed people.
Yeah.
I Googled it. Back in his college days.
I saw it was when he was at Yale.
Yes. And so basically he started a hedge fund, and he brought people in, brought in investors, and then he had a prospectus deck that showed dollars he had made that were fake.
Ooh.
Like he hadn't even traded the stocks yet.
Ooh.
And so he had to settle. He settled out of court. SEC fined him. Basically, he couldn't do anything for 3 years. And that passed in April 2022. So, I mean, he's so young that he's free and clear at this point. Yeah. That's the thing about Gen Z right now that is interesting to watch. A lot of them are going through trouble. Like Anna Delvey, great example. She is kind of past that, all of her hardship, and for us, like I feel like the boomer parents that we have would have like pounded into us like your life is over, like this is over, and
the way they recreate themselves,
like resurrecting out of the ashes.
Yeah,
like Anna Delvey is like a socialite now.
Did we learn nothing? She's literally a scammer socialite.
Omar is like, seems to be a lucrative business.
Right. And like, well, I think part of that is that crypto is so unregulated that that's the right industry for him to start over in, because he didn't have to get through like an interview process at a financial firm that would go, what the hell did you do in Yale?
Right.
But I agree. The way that they like come back stronger after these scandals
I'm like, damn, like,
amazing.
I mean, it's really impressive, to be honest. I mean, it makes me think we all should have taken more risks, because it's like, just come back. Get out of jail.
Just get that DUI in Palm Beach.
Have Netflix romanticize your story, and like, you're good.
And write a memoir, and off you go.
So the big rumor right now is that Charlie is not going to come back because they don't like him. But I'm like, he's the show. To me, he was the one that created the drama.
Yeah, no, they'll, I think, be throwing money his way to get him on, and he needs the money, so he'll be back. He'll be back.
The other thing, too, it's like, when Georgia breaks up with Omar in Singapore and he packs up her boxes and sends them to Charlie's house, what other friend would like, that's a good friend. Charlie's like, sure, send him to my house.
Weirdly. Even though he said some very heinous things.
But she's like staying with him now, you know?
Now they're roommates.
Yeah.
She's like, who would have seen that coming? Talk about setting it up for season 2.
Yeah, right.
Georgia and Charlie are roommates. Like, we got all the updates on, like, they like really followed them through. Yeah. Almost like a here's what has happened and you're about to catch right back up, you know? Right.
I don't know. I mean, I really liked this whole season. I thought it was fabulous.
Too. Yeah.
The last thing I was going to talk to you about was Brooks and the merger. Jessica, what the heck? I'm like, are we talking to ourselves here? Mark's family?
Yes. And I loved when they went to that little appointment. He's like, Dad, don't embarrass me. And you're you're a potential investor. So he's like, this is Seth, potential investor. And then he gets mad at him. He's like, Dad. And then Seth's like, not supposed to be Dad. That was so... and I love how Brooks was like, I don't want them to invest only because I'm their son. Like, I don't want their money, but I'll take it.
I mean, so I saw this online, but I thought it was so funny. Him and Meredith are really giving. Did you ever watch Schitt's Creek?
Yes. Oh my God, I've heard that their family is like exactly
Moira and David.
The sister. Mm-hmm. Their monotone voice is literally Alexis and David.
Yeah, right. And she's sitting across. He's sitting across from Meredith, crying, basically like, I don't want a relationship to change at all.
David has the store in the show. He's got the fashion line. They are the real life shit.
I also think like could watch their family like every day. Yeah. Seth is so kind of tries to be so funny and like
he's
loony.
The only one that has like he's trying to bring all the personality that like the rest of the. I wonder what the one son who won't like be on TV is like.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he's more like Seth?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Meredith like sat there like stone faced as Brooke was like presenting. She's like, I'm confused. I thought we were gonna.
She can't move her face, Lauren. When will you realize she is frozen in that position?
I thought you wanted to do a merger. It's like Meredith.
And then even when she was crying, it was like. Like her eye was like going. I think it was like, oh right, we did keep one tear duct intact. Let me like let that one fall.
God. I would never work for Meredith. That's all I gotta say. No. She puts a lot of pressure on him. Like, where's this? Where's this? Where's this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm gonna miss that show.
I know. Well, hope we hear season 2 is coming out soon.
I don't think we need Gia back. And I think.
Thank you. She is so boring.
So boring.
She's been with her boyfriend for like 4 or 5 years, and then she sits there and tells everyone they're like drinking too much as she like sips red wine. I'm like, okay, you're already like a 45-year-old mom in the suburbs. Like, get out of here. You're so boring.
I think her and Teresa should go do something. Like, I just think she's...
No, away. I don't want Teresa on my screen. She drives me nuts. Take Gia with you.
Oh my God.
I'm a hater. I don't like them.
All right.
Team Melissa.
Anything else?
That's my hot take. Team Melissa.
Just good. Let's not get into that, please.
No, but decent segue into my What Are the Kids?
What are the kids talking about these days, Jessica?
Okay. Gen Z is going on dopamine diets. Bringing back the flip phone.
Oh, they're trying to get their dopamine back up in their brains?
Yeah, because these smartphones do just kill it. I actually, funny enough, I looked really quickly. My husband and I have been off social media for like a week and a half. It does make you feel better.
Really?
But then I miss all the Bravo and the headlines. He was telling me the other day, he goes, oh, Hulk Hogan died. I went, I would have seen this on Instagram.
No, did he?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No.
Hulk Hogan died yesterday or the day before.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, you are on social media and didn't see it. Well, I missed it because that's where I get my news.
Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yeah, I heard that because my mother told me.
Oh my god.
That's how I heard Ozzy Osbourne.
What's happening? Hulk Hogan? I thought he was in good health.
Same. Vince was like, he just spoke at Trump's like rally.
Yeah.
That was in Milwaukee. I saw that clip of Hulk Hogan.
my
Anyway,
God.
he had a lot of energy there. But it's saying that from 2021 to 24, 18 to 24-year-olds led a 148% spike in brick phone sales.
Wow.
So there's truly like this correlation that the sales of these old school phones are rising.
I mean, I think everybody should have one of those.
I still think about my silver flip phone that I had in high school. It didn't even have, I don't even know what brand it was. Like, it was like, you know, when you didn't even have, like, now everyone is like, do you have an iPhone or do you have like an Android, Galaxy, whatever? They like didn't have names. I couldn't tell you what company made them. And it was so tiny and flipped up and had a little mirror on the front so I could like check my teeth if I thought something was in it.
The only thing that really, I'm like, how did we do that? Was the texting.
Yeah.
You had
forever.
you had to go button by button.
Yeah.
And then they came up with T9.
Yeah.
And then
I
that
never
kind of
mastered T9, but it kind of autofilled for you.
It would guess your words for you, yeah.
But you know why we did it? Because I only had 200 texts a month. So I was hardly sending any. You weren't getting an okay back, from me, like, consider it read. I'm not wasting one of my texts on responding.
I remember, like, back in the day, it was all about, like, bedazzling the bricks.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep. And then the razors would come out and they were all sparkly.
Sidekicks.
They had, like, pink. I kind of want to go back to those days. I'm for this trend.
My daughter's going to be back there. I'm not going to give her a phone.
When are you going to let her have a phone?
I don't know. I'm going to say it and then I'm going to immediately, like tomorrow, I'll give her, I'm not going to even do that to myself.
She can't speak, but here's a cell phone. I need to know where she is at all times.
Yeah.
Okay, so just see if you start. I haven't seen any out in the wild. Still see iPhones everywhere. Waiting to like physically see a young person. My father-in-law, but he's 82, has a flip phone. So he's like way ahead of the trend.
He's like, I'm hot.
I'll let him know that he's so trendy, that Gen Z's following in his footsteps.
It's so funny. I mean, good for them. Let's talk about conspiracies.
Yes, please.
All right, so one quick one. This is a very odd one. Came up to my attention from the Allegedly Speaking podcast. So I'm copying them full on. Okay. I'm giving them credit.
That's fine.
Allegedly Speaking. So there's a conspiracy theory going on about Anne Hathaway that she's been reincarnated. So her husband,
she's ageless.
It gets weirder than that.
Oh, okay.
Her husband, his name is Adam. He's kind of this pale, kind of thin guy.
Yeah.
He looks exactly like William Shakespeare. If you show a picture of the two, like, they're very close. Okay. William Shakespeare's wife was named Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
And they kind of look the same. They are on the same birthday. Anne Hathaway in life right now.
Weird.
And William Shakespeare's wife
Anne Hathaway.
were both born, I think it's on like November 12th. Obviously, many years apart.
You don't say. Yeah.
And then the other weird thing is that when Anne Hathaway and her wife Adam got married, their wedding anniversary is exactly 400 years after the birth of Anne Hathaway then. So it's like, there's just like, when they celebrate their wedding anniversary, like, that's also her birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. Of, I don't know, her. But I think that's weird. The Anne Hathaway, the fact that he was married to someone named Anne Hathaway and their same birthday.
So you think she's reincarnated?
No, but it's weird.
Is Anne Hathaway, the actress, her actual birth name, or is it her stage name?
Right. I need to look that up. That would be a good call. I
just thought a lot of them changed their name to make it sound a little cooler or like easier to say.
Which she could have, knowing that Anne Hathaway today, she probably
did pick William Shakespeare's wife. Like, who else would have ever known that? Yeah.
It's on brand.
Yeah.
All right, second conspiracy is a little more complicated, but this one actually seems real. So back when you do your organ donor kind of sticker on your license,
Yeah.
you can choose if you want to be an organ donor.
Yes, I think I know where this is
The
going.
conspiracy is that basically if doctors see that,
They
they're
don't
less,
revive you.
Jessica, there's a New York Times article that basically they found that. And it came out 4 days ago. It's not like old.
Oh my
Basically,
God.
this New York Times article is saying that there's more and more patients and patients' families who have endured like bungled attempts to to prep them for organ donation, and the people weren't actually dead. And the doctors were like pushing for it, and like, but they weren't actually dead.
Like, it's not looking good for that one down the hall. So.
Right, they usually do it for when you're brain dead. Okay, so like they deem you brain dead and then they harvest your organs.
Right.
There's now this new thing that's happening where it's called circulatory death, which means like there's still brain activity. So it's more of a medical call of if they call it and they harvest the organs or not. It's not like there's not like a binary like it's brain dead.
It's not happening. Yeah.
So there's been numerous, and there's example after example. A woman who was actually unconscious, and they were telling the family like, we think it's time to go like harvest organs, and the family's like, no, I think she's gaining consciousness back, and then she's actually gained full consciousness back and is living a normal life. And she says she doesn't remember much in the hospital, but she remembers an overwhelming fear.
Oh, my
like
God.
she was probably hearing them say that about her. A
Ugh.
recent federal investigation prompted by a case of a Kentucky man whose organs were pursued even though he shook his head and drew his knees to his chest, like has prompted like a review of all this stuff. And they're finding that there are cases where doctors are pushing too hard, or they call it procurement teams. Procurement teams for organs are pushing too hard, and the people are like not dead yet. And some of them are like clearly show brain activity.
Oh my Lord.
The problem
should
is,
I take this off my driver's license?
the problem is, I will say, it's like they're not like alive and walking around.
Yeah.
They're borderline, right? And
Right.
so the question is, do you let them go for a little longer to see if they improve or not? And the doctors are making a call too early.
Right.
They could have declined.
Which also, like, as you should, because that's that human's organs,
Right.
not the person waiting for potential. Right. Like, you need to make sure the person who has them isn't going to recover.
Right. So it's...
Ooh, I'm going to read that article.
I know. It's crazy. And it's New York Times, so you know it's legit.
Yeah. That isn't just a allegedly speaking podcast.
It's not someone trying to weave together a story. Like, there's a reality to it.
Wow. Oh, God, that's terrifying. I always heard it and thought it was... The conspiracy was if you were in a car accident and they saw it, the paramedics wouldn't try to like save you at the scene. But now that's going deeper. Like you're in the hospital, you're admitted, and then
a medical team's kind of pushing, or pushing the family.
And I'm a universal donor blood type, so they're gonna want my organs because they're gonna work for a lot of people.
Just you're so special. I don't know what I am.
You need to know your blood type. I'm O positive.
Dang, girl, good for you. Just because it has it on her resume. Yeah.
Universal donor.
All right, Jessica, great talking to you.
Yes, you too, Lauren.
We'll see everyone next week.
All right.
Woo woo, bye.
Bye.